Ladies and gentlemen, now for your official introduction, the fighter fighting out of the red corner, weighing is 66.2. He's 17, stands 5'8". He fights out of SBG Bishop Auckland and hails from Bishop Auckland, Kyle Walton. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, weighing is 65.5. He's 16, stands 5'8". He fights out of Middlesbrough Fight Academy and hails from Middlesbrough, ruthless Rhys Muhammed. Your referee, Mr. Nico Joker.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Almighty Fighting Championships 28. I'm Steve Cook Abbott, joined alongside Danny Misson, and we've got 21 MMA contests, 1 pro fight, 2 amateur title fights, and we're kicking things off here in the amateur featherweight division. Kyle Walton fighting in the white, representing SBG Bishop Auckland, making his debut against Rhys Muhammed, the Middlesbrough Fight Academy prospect, also making his debut. He's in the black and white camo progression shorts, and they work in the clinch early, Danny.
Yeah, I mean, they've got after it. There's no feeling out process, and you're seeing it more and more. These amateurs are coming in ready to go. Even on the debuts, there's no feeling out process, no nerves. If there is nerves, they've channeled it into what they're doing, and it looks like we're going to have quite a decent fight here.
Absolutely, 2 very busy camps, Middlesbrough Fight Academy and SBG Bishop Auckland being represented.
That's it, and I mean, you've got the ever-smiling Davy Grant in the corner. You know, you can't go wrong with him, but Muhammad just unloaded off a teep kick.
And then good work in the clinch from Walton there.
Yeah, Walton just on the disengagement there, catching him with a short right hook. But these are debuts. These are debuts. Like, it blows my mind now. When I would a debut, I didn't even know what a jab was. And now these guys are coming out and they're doing all this ninja stuff. And it's like, this is a debut, an amateur debut. Look at the beautiful catch there. And you can see Muhammad just looking to close the distance with his strikes from range, you know, countering the kicks, or using a kick to lead his way in, whereas Walton's just happy to let him come in and strike on the engagement.
It is Walton holding the center of the cage at the moment.
Yeah, but that's, you know, people fight for the center of that cage, but that is not telling the story right now because this is on a knife's edge.
Absolutely. Threatened the kick there.
I know, and I mean, look at the length of Muhammad's legs. He's they're relatively the same size, but I think he's got about an extra 6 inch, so he's closing the distance well with those kicks when he uses them. But
that low calf kick just landed by Walton, immediately marked his man up, and
beautiful scramble, and that's it. If you don't accept the takedown, was it ever a takedown?
Absolutely not in the eyes of the judges anymore. At least it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, judges. But we're back to the feet now, and you can just see a little bit more urgency in Walton's eyes now, and he's kind of, you know, he's cutting angles and coming in, just little subtle movements. Muhammad's kind of just staying on the outside, looking for his opportunity. Nice feint to the low kick there by Muhammad.
Now Walton pushing forward yet again and trying to walk his man onto the kick.
Yeah, but Muhammad's biting on those feints, which is opening up the kick.
Oh, it was a big shot, but the...
Walked straight through it to clinch up, but straight into a Walton knee, and Muhammad returned. Bit wild there by Walton. He was made to pay for that.
Fairly heavy pace set in the first round by these 2 young prospects.
Definitely, but do you know what? You know what they've got on the side? Age.
Yeah,
they've got age, and the thing is, this heavy pace, they aren't waking up with arthritis, having to have a hot shower, get the WD-40 out every morning. You know, these guys are the spring chickens. Of course, they're going to set that pace. But it was a technical pace.
33 years between the 2 of them, Danny. 33 years between the 2 of them. 17 years old Kyle Walton, 16 years old Rhys Muhammed.
Wow, and I'm 35 this year. Damn. But I'm a different 35. Like, my knees are 80, my brain's about 95. No, this is just a testament to what's going on today and the level of amateur since the introduction of the IMAFs now. That everyone's tightening ship, and it's not a case of just going there and learn on the job, which it was back in my day. I had skill, but I didn't have that skill. That was not my debut. That was like my 14th amateur fight, you know, and the quality is there for everyone to see.
I know we've got the English Mixed Martial Arts Association in the building, of course. Almighty FC works in association with
we're affiliated now.
as it should be.
And hopefully more and more shows are going to jump on it. But, you know, like Almighty just setting, you know, trailblazing.
Absolutely. Again, we've got Kyle Walton hold in the white. Oh,
now, the problem with Walton's feints is that his opponent is all arms and legs. Short torso, longer reach. They're relatively the same height. But when he's feinting, he's out of range. Muhammed can just stick that straight out there, that stick out there and land it. So you've got to do something behind these feints, either step back and draw him onto something, or off the feint, throw an attack. There's a lot of feinting going on, but he's getting clipped a lot, but
yeah,
he just caught it.
He's winging.
Yeah.
Everything that he's throwing with power, but he's hooking and throwing big shots.
Yeah.
Whereas Muhammad's throwing a little more tighter down the middle.
Yes. And naturally, having the range, he's gonna get to point A to point B a lot quicker.
In on that single leg now.
And just look at this, like, understanding the head position from these amateurs. Very, very good there by Muhammed, just where he's putting his head. Not so much there, that's just you know, something that he might want to tighten up as he transitions to the double, but he's looking to drag
he's
back
under
off
the hips,
cage.
he's got him up.
And
a
big
slam. Now that's a takedown worth something in the eyes of the judges.
You're going to score that. You're going to score that, but, ooh, he landed lower back first, and I would not want to be his lumbar right now.
Using the knee shield, up, straight to his feet, but right on the body lock and looking to turn onto the back. A nice little scramble there, but Muhammed
that's it.
In the dominant position here.
Now in an open mat, he could have rolled and rolled for days, and he might have come out on the other side, but Muhammed keeping tight and understanding the cage is going to stop us.
Right, he's locking himself down, and I mean, it's a really open kind of half guard.
It is, but what he's doing here is Muhammed, he's got his weight above his man. Not so much now.
Yep,
but
you can see that.
That's it, get the weight, make him carry you as they stand up and tire the legs out.
And again, Walton throws that big knee up the middle and then wings. A big left and a big right to back him up.
That's it. Now, Walton, I've got to say, has the snappier, faster kicks. I'd like to see him use his feints to set up those kicks. But when he is just feinting, Muhammed is catching him. And I think this is the slowest pace that we've had at the fight so far. Nearly 2 full rounds in and just taking a breather. Beautiful step kick there by Walton. Walton goes for a takedown himself, but Muhammed had it scouted, double underhooks. And trading knees, inside strikes. Beautiful there by both lads.
That spinning wheel kick just to keep things interesting at the end.
When there's 10 seconds left in the round, throw what you want. Justin Gaethje throws a rolling thunder axe kick, you know what I mean? He's not throwing it in the beginning of the round. He understands the dangers if he don't land it, but sometimes just, you know, a little Hail Mary there, it can pay off. How many times have we said, that won't land, boom,
yeah,
2 seconds left and it's done.
I was there when Davey Gallant landed it on Ross Pearson. I'd never seen anything like it in my life.
That's the one.
We've got a fight on a knife edge here. You know, it's particularly tight. I'm not sure which way I'd go. So if you're in the corner now, what are you telling each of these young men, Danny?
So what I'm saying to Walton is do something behind your feints. Because when he's standing at range feinting, Muhammad's got the arm range and the leg range on him. But saying that, Walton has the faster, more direct kicks. Right, so if he can set up those kicks into strikes off of his feints, that's the way Walton's going. With Muhammed, what I'd say is his entries look a lot tidier and a lot cleaner. And if he wants to steal the round here in a dominant sense, go out there, secure the takedown, secure the position, don't do anything daft.
Well, we've got 3 minutes to separate these two young men. Again, Kyle Walton, the red corner, white shorts. Rhys Muhammed, the Middlesbrough Fight Academy prospect in the camo. They give each other a little hug and then punch each other in the face.
That's it. Always strike on the disengagement, even a hug.
Good work from Muhammed not to allow Kyle Walton to get a dominant position there.
Yeah, but he's using that whizzer really well, is Walton, and just lifting his man up to take him away from the legs. Strikes on the disengagement, and I think that, if you look at Muhammad's legs, he's not all there after that. That was a big strike.
All right, he's working that low leg again.
Now, these are the times that Walton needs to capitalize on when Muhammed stood at range, because he's tired from the wrestling. Wrestling takes it out of you a lot more.
Throws that head kick backing. Muhammad up to the cage, but
now this
it's
is
like
where,
they're both looking for the perfect shot.
yeah, and you know what? It isn't there. Sometimes you just got to
Oh,
make it
that
happen.
cool.
Beautiful body shot there.
Dig to the body there, very nice. And a body kick.
Now Walton can't just walk in with a undisguised kick, because this is what happens. And now Muhammad has a chance to secure this round.
Absolutely, a chance to control on the ground, perhaps land some shots, but Walton back to the cage. Trying to push off. Oh,
And
that
he's
shot
above
landed.
Walton now.
Walton looking over to the corner.
He needs to get off that fence though, because these are seconds ticking away in the judge's eyes.
Absolutely.
When there's nothing to score, you score the man on the front foot.
Going high again, Walton. And again, the pace of the first 2 rounds perhaps showing a little bit, but why wouldn't it?
That's it. Muhammad straight in on a double. Beautiful wrestling transitions there by Muhammad.
Oh.
Drags him away and this time takes him off the cage, which could pay dividends.
Well, it's got the butterflies.
He's really good at
Feet
getting
on
up
hips.
his Walton though, but he needs to
Oh,
put
some
it in
big
now.
shots coming in now, yep.
Because the last 2 takedowns scored. He secured them.
Look at, again, the inside and the outside of that left leg, and that might have been a target for Walton a little more often than it
That's
has
it.
been.
But again, he walks in. Muhammad capitalizes.
And it's shoulders to the mat, so it's
it's a
controlling
takedown.
now.
But what Walton has done this time is he has accepted the position by closing his guard. He'd not done that up until this point. He'd got up every single time. This is the longest he's spent in open play on the floor.
Well, just under 30 seconds left, onto the neck.
That's it. Now, Muhammad's got a very good style of backing out and then jumping in as his man gets up.
And side control now. Hammering away, and that could be these could be the moments that steal him the fight. Not steal him the fight,
strikes.
but yet win him the round.
Yeah, and significant strikes are one thing, but significant strikes in a controlling position have to score more. I can't call that one. That was a very good technical battle, and it did pan out in the end as striker versus grappler. You saw more of it, but those first 2 rounds, it was MMA versus MMA, and that's just a testament to these young guys coming up.
Absolutely incredible contest to open our card here. Kyle Walton, Rhys Muhammed. Cannot wait. Cannot wait for our main event, though. I am so looking forward to that flyweight amateur title, Joe Fields.
You know the amateurs are doing something right when they get main event status.
Hey, and
it's
as they should. That is going to be one hell of a fight. Our judges, I think, have made their decision. And we're just going to wait for Mr. Seth Khan to step into the cage. While we do, we'll give a quick shout out to some of the sponsors for this evening. Intelligent FS, Eric's Fight Gear, Valhalla Fightwear, Vulcanite, and Andy Whitlow Joinery. Thank you for sponsoring Almighty Fighting Championships. And ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, we'll turn it over to Mr. Seth Khan, who is making his way into the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. The judges scored it as follows: 29-28 Muhammad, 29-28 Watson, and 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Rhys Muhammed. Please show your appreciation for Kyle Watson.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a good win there for Rhys Muhammed as he takes that decision, Fantastic, fantastic performance for a debut. What do you think, Danny?
Man, that was on a knife's edge, but when we said going into the third round, what would you do? He did what I thought that he needed to do, and you know, he took out the striking, landed the significant strikes in the controlling position, and if anything, it had to be 1-1 going into that third.
Cannot wait to see these two fight again.